Hello from the United States. I'm Tim Rogers, Marketing Manager at SANY America. We're coming to you live from the United States. Hello over there in China. I hope you're having a great show at Bama, China. I'm sure you are. We're going to show you around our facility here in the United States. As you can see, we have a beautiful facility. It's a 400,000 square foot building. And I know that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense to most of you. So I looked up a few things so I can give you dimensions you'll understand. 400,000 square feet actually is 37,161 square meters. So that's our facility, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We sit on 228 acres out here. Show them around a little bit out here. So we have a lot of room for expansion. And once again, 228 acres is 92.25 hectares. So it's a large facility, and we have a lot of plans to grow in the United States and North America. So the facility is actually located in Peachtree City, Georgia, which is very close to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm sure nobody's heard of Peachtree City, Georgia, but Atlanta, Georgia is probably something everybody's heard of. From the Atlanta Olympics in 1996, and probably you've heard of Coca-Cola. Atlanta is the home of Coca-Cola. We're very close to them. We're actually a suburb of Atlanta. We're about 45 minutes south of the airport. And the reason this community was built is actually for all the airline pilots for that airport. They all wanted to move down to a nice little part of town, and that's where how this community was built. So come along, and I'll go ahead and we'll show you inside and show you what we got going on inside at SANY America. Okay, here we are getting close to the building. As you can see, it's got some incredible architecture. As a matter of fact, this building is so well liked in the United States that the movie companies often use this building to film movies in. One of the most recent movies that came out, it's in theaters right now, it's called Keeping Up with the Joneses. But a lot of the big-time action figure movies, like Captain America, have been filmed here also. Come along, we'll go ahead and go inside. You're back. So this is it. This is our lobby at SANY America. Have a look around. As you can see, the architecture is still awesome when you get inside here. We have 3 stories of office space. A lot of the, we have some executive meeting rooms on the lower level. We have training facilities over here. We have our executive conference room where we do video conferencing. Back to China is over here. On the 2nd level and the 3rd level, it's all office space. So that's where the real work gets done, up there. And we'll go up there in a little bit, but first let's go over here and I'll show you our video conference system. Go ahead. Every SANY facility around the world has a room like this, and we're all able to communicate with each other with video conference. There's not one going on right now, but there usually is, and it's I guess the reason is because everybody's at Bomba China right now. So we'll sit in here and we're able to communicate with any facility around the world, including the chairman. Let's go up the stairs. So have a look in there and you'll be able to see this is some of the workers in the United States. We do everything from sales to service, parts departments right there. Come on back out. We'll talk a little bit from over here. All right, so you've seen the lobby, you've seen our conference rooms, you've seen the people getting the work done around here. Now let's go out back and see what's going on. Come on. Yeah. This is sort of a highlight wall. When we bring customers in, we like to show them all the exciting stuff that's going on around the country. We used to sponsor Dave Blaney, who's a NASCAR driver. And we have models of our equipment, photography from some of the job sites around the world. And down at the end, we also show all the equipment that SANY makes in their entire lineup, not just what we make in the United States. So come on outside. So there it is. There's 360,000 square feet of floor space on the ground out here. Right now it is packed full of machines, and we have a full line of excavators, we have motor graders, we have wheel loaders, we have in the port line we have empty container handlers, we have reach stackers, we have heavy forklifts, and in cranes we do rough terrain cranes and crawler cranes. We have all of that right here in the United States, and we're adding new product lines every day. So come on over and let's look at a few of them. Okay, let's look at an empty container handler first. For anybody that's familiar with empty container handlers, they probably realize that this is not complete. Actually, we have to keep them inside the building until they're ready to be sold, halfway built, because the big forklift section that's normally right here is too tall to get inside the doors. So we keep them separated until they get delivered. But just to give you some idea on the size of these things, here's what it looks like with me up here. All right. So the port business is doing really well in the United States. It's new, it's exciting, and our customers are very happy so far. We have a couple of major high-profile ports, inland ports, that have recently acquired reach stackers. That's not this, but reach stackers, and they're actually interested in the biggest reach stacker we make. And one of the reasons they like it is because it's big enough to reach all the way over to the second line of railroad cars and pick up 45 tons and lift it off that train. And our competition has a lot of trouble with that. So let's go on down. Just follow me for a second, we'll go on down. We have the SY215s on my left, and 235s, and these are the long reach 235s on my right. Here's the normal 235 with a normal sized boom and stick. And this all the way down, about halfway down at least, is 215s. Let's climb over and go see these over here. Do you fit through here? Come on. Come. This one right here is our SY365 excavator. It was, up until this year, it was the biggest machine we sold in the United States. And we're very proud of this machine. It's selling great in the United States and North America. And I can tell by looking at it, this is a Tier 4F machine. And that is very important in the United States to be EPA compliant. So I got a bigger machine to show you later, but up until just a few months ago, this used to be it. So here's our SY365 from the front. It's a beautiful machine. It's a beast. It's bulletproof. Our customers absolutely love it. And just get an idea of the scale of this machine, because I'm going to go do the same thing with our new SY500 outside, and you can see how big it is. I used to think this one was big.